one if I calculated correctly.
And
You calculated.
that's one of the main reasons I came tonight, because I've been intending to get here. I never do, but I'm going to play music tonight for Becky's birthday. But she's somebody who has everything she wants, so I mean, what else can you do?
I can't think of a better
I'm sure you have
True.
everything. Also, I called Trevor and said, what is your favorite kind of cake? Because that's what I wanted to bring tonight. And he said prune.
He did not.
He did. So I made one, and then he called me back and said he was kidding.
Oh no!
I said, too late. He said, oh, fantastic. So get my mother's best prune nut coffee cake for your snack tonight.
Wow.
So the music that Becky and I shared, two different things. When we were both 7 or 8, we were the great Jerry Parodi's students, and she was about so tall, and I think her husband Abramo ran the music department up at the university, and she played violin and she played piano, and she was fantastic. And I could tell how badly I was playing that day by how many cigarettes she lit off of each other. She had a room about a quarter the size of this. It was a blue cloud by the time I left every Tuesday at 4. And then she said, oh, we need duets. So she introduced me to Becky, who was also her student, but I didn't know it. And I said, oh, we're in the same class. So we played the Gavotte in G when we were 7 or 8. And
We should resurrect it. I don't have it anymore. But
did we have 2 pianos?
We
I can't
do.
remember.
I mean, it was
when we played the
Or
Gavotte,
did you play?
because when I was supposed to play this, I couldn't figure, I didn't know one octave was the same down there, so I thought I had to be right in the middle of the piano, and Becky was on her own, whatever she was going to do. I can't remember
But we
how
pulled it off,
worked.
if I recall.
Whatever it was.
We had a very good friend named Skip Walker, who we grew up with, and he was an extremely good
He was.
musician and writer, although I'm not sure he could read piano music at all. He was a good
He
clarinetist.
didn't have to, did he?
And he and I wrote lots and lots and lots of music together through high school. And I don't remember very much of it, but that's what I would like to play, what I can remember of it for Becky tonight and for you all.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't own a piano, so I've been breaking into your church and practicing about an hour a week for 2 whole weeks.
Cool. Oh my gosh. Well, I wish I could do.
Breaking into the church.
And I'm going to talk a lot longer than I'm going to play, I think. Anyway, I asked Maggie Sexton to come tonight because she's Skip Walker's mother, and she said yes. And then she called this afternoon and said with all the rain, her COPD was acting up, and she's 85. So she was supposed to be here tonight to also to listen
Here
to
it is. Well, we'll
Skip's
just have to do it again
music.
for her.
Maybe so.
Wow. All right, let's see if that bench is all right for you.
Let's see.
Not.
I can play just as badly short as tall. All right, I'll take a little riser.
Okay, let's do this. Try that.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
Most people like that.
But I like that Jerry Parodi's had a bench like this, and I could spend at least 15 of my 30 minutes twisting it back and forth trying to get the right note. She knew a slacker when she saw it. So Skip loved to play in D minor, so that's what most of these are in. I'll just play what I can remember of each one, and I think there are 3 or 4, and they're not very long. Because he wrote the same 24 bars, and then he'd just play it high and low and fast and slow. I learned last week that Irving Berlin couldn't read music nor write music. That the person who wrote the most music in the century we just left, never knew how to read or write music.
Wow.
He just played
He
it.
sat down at a piano one time and he figured out the sharps, and he played and played by ear in F sharp, and that's how he would write. He would have somebody else transcribe it and then put it in some key that was singable. I just thought that was astounding. No telling what you'll learn here tonight. And his real name was Isadora Balain, but someone else misspelled him when he got to the States from Russia, so he wasn't even playing under his own name. Anyway, this was one of Skip's favorite, and I don't even know that it had a name, but it's, as I warned you, it's the same 24 bars over and over.
remember so much of his stuff that, you know,
Did you ever know the name of that one?
no.
This is a real tiny piece I remember. He named it after our biology teacher,
Dylan's
Dylan
March.
Stone.
I remember that one. Or let's see if I remember what you remember.
Yeah, I just know like 6 bars of it
Yeah.
or so. But she is currently probably about 90 and still working as a pink lady up at the hospital.
Yeah.
And every time she sees me, I say, "You taught me biology and made me a doctor." So she thinks that that's
Who is it?
Dylan Stone.
Yeah.
She was a biology teacher at Kobe for
That's
lots and
she
lots of years. But she, I'm sure, does not know that Skip had this tremendous crush on her and wrote a march on her behalf.
She probably
It was
doesn't.
just kind of cute. It is. Over and over, that's all I remember of it.
Alright.
And you know more of it than that?
No, but I suspect maybe there is another song that you might play that I've been calling Dylan's March mistakenly.
Do you remember it? You'll have to play
Only
it.
a few bars.
Okay,
of it,
you'll have to
but
play
I
it.
think you should play that one because I might be remembering that one completely wrong.
Let's just see.
The reason we don't know is because Skip passed away at 40, and
Yeah.
so he was off in Germany, had a heart attack or something, and that's the last time we ever saw him was in high school.
Unclaimed. Yeah.
All right, and this one is one I'm going to sing along with because it makes it so much better. But if you can imagine 2 15-year-olds and all the angst of their lives, and so it's called "What I Know Now."
15-year-old, you said.
Yes.
They know a lot too.
50 is the same.
Yeah.
All right, another D minor, I think. How many times have I thought back and said if only I could change that? I know exactly what to do if I knew what I to look for comforting from you, and know you really stop to bother to tell me love will find its way. Could you say that you loved
Oh, that's sweet.
Remember that? Thank you for listening. Happy birthday.
You're amazing.
I think that